We're back on Virgin Voyages, sailing from the iconic New York City. We're on the brand new ship, the Brilliant Lady. Has the sparkle worn off with Virgin, or is she one of the best cruise lines that we have sailed on? We're going to explore everything on the ship, dining, entertainment, the whole experience.
Look at me, guys. I'm brave.
That was absolutely blooming fantastic.
100 cruises, this might be one of the best.
Should you sail on Virgin Voyages? You'll find out in this video.
So as Richard Branson once said, screw it, let's do it.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome to Manhattan in New York. We've just checked in for our Virgin cruise aboard the brand new Brilliant Lady for her first ever cruise from New York, the Maiden. How excited are you, David?
I am so giddy and excited like an ant at Christmas.
Oh, treat yourself. Anyway, we've literally checked in. It just took a few moments. It's very quiet here in New York. The drive over was crazy. It was so busy. The Uber took like 40 minutes to do 2 miles. But we're here in Manhattan and we are so excited to get on board. Should we go get on board?
Let's do this. Here we go. My favourite cruise is an inaugural or a maiden of any new ship because it has such a buzz and an atmosphere about it. I've actually got butterflies getting on board this one, Ben. And we're on board. How smooth and quick was that? It was smoother than greased up butter. Oh, guys, a brand new ship, the 4th Virgin Voyages cruise ship. Hi everybody. So welcome on board, Brilliant Lady. We're going to explore the ship, but first, food. First things first, I need me some pizza. I've been dreaming about this for a long time. Let's do it. I am hungry. After you, Ben.
Hello everyone, welcome to the pizza place. Sorry I'm talking into the microphone, it's because we don't want to get a copyright strike, because there's music everywhere. Anyway, we love this place. Included in the price of your cruise, so no extra cost at all, you can come for pizza and it's all freshly baked here, which is absolutely awesome. There's a few different things to choose from. We're going to start with some salads first of all as well. We're going to start healthy, try to start healthy, and then go full on with the pizza. I've got a chicken salad and David's got the Caesar salad, so we're going to have these. We've got a little buzzer for when our pizza's ready, because like I said, they're made to order. So she said about 10-15 minutes because it's getting a bit busy here on boarding day. And then we're going to have us some beautiful, delicious Italiano pizza. Perfect way to start the day. You can also go up to the galley to get some food as well. You can go to the back of the ship where they have like Mediterranean bites and things. There's food loads of places, guys. You can even order room service if you want. But we've come here because it's one of the nicest places to come and we can sit outside as well. Because the galley, like a buffet on other cruise ship, can get very busy indeed. But we will eat in there at some point. We're going to be eating everywhere, including all of the new places as well. Super excited. Right, salad time. You don't need to watch us eating that. Then pizza. You need to watch us eating that. Just saying.
Salad was good. Very salady and green. Delicious. I love the sauce on the side because you just add it to your salad yourself, so it can be swimming in sauce if that is what you fancy. That our pizzas have arrived. The main event. I went for a pretty fly for a white guy, so I could take on a 4-cheese pizza. Looks good, nice thin crust, and lovely bake on it as well. Oh, I sound like British Bake Off. I like how it's like properly baked as well.
You are pretty fly for a white guy as well, if I don't say so for myself, David.
All the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Really good pizza. I like this a lot.
Oh, I'm so excited. I went for the pesto chicken pizza, and I'm going to put it straight in my mouth. Oh, well, rub garlic all over me and take off your cloves. Not clothes, clothes. You know, like garlic. Absolutely bloomin' delicious. That is so tasty. It's super crispy. Love the cheese. The pesto is packing a punch as well. Oh, packing a punch. Really good, guys. I love the pizza from the pizza place. And like I said, it's so quiet. Good after a night out as well. If you've had a hard night out on the liquor on Virgin, because there is some parties on board, it's a great place to come and soak up some of that alcohol.
Like garlic, Ben, you could say that joke was a stinker.
Oh, absolutely stuffed. Lick me till I scream.
Are you joking? I'm absolutely stuffed to the brims. Go on then.
And of course we're talking about the Lick Me Till I Scream ice cream parlour, which is also included in the price of your cruise, which we just love. Several versions of different gelatos, as well as different cones. I went for the red velvet cone with coconut and malted strawberry. Let's have a try. It's melting because it's quite hot in New York. Oh, I am very, very happy with that. As well as this, guys, an amazing ice cream. Just look at the view behind us. We're in blooming Manhattan. How cool is this? It's our first ever time cruising from Manhattan. We've cruised from the other port over in Brooklyn before, but the views here are just spectacular because we are basically right in the center of Manhattan. It's absolutely bonkers and I'm here for it. This is awesome. Hit me with a coconut and call me Tom Hanks in Castaway because that is delicious. Ooh, Wilson. All I can see is David licking away behind the camera there. What are you doing, David?
It's just too good. I went for espresso and chocolate in a midnight cone because I'm dark and mysterious. Very, very good, really good ice cream. I absolutely love it.
Oh, so next stop is to do the muster drill. You've got to do this on every cruise ship, basically, guys. Ours is at the aft, right at the back of the ship in the Wake restaurant. Don't worry, we're going to show you around the ship because there are some brand new places and venues here on Brilliant Lady and some changes to some venues as well. So we can't wait to show you around. So let's get the muster drill done. Then we can chill out and actually enjoy the vacation.
So let's come in out. Sorry, I couldn't help. We've came outside to have a look at the sun decks and the top decks of the ship. We just did our muster station, so we went there to check in. I had watched mine like the good little boy that I am, and Ben was a very naughty boy because he had not watched his video.
I did watch it, it just didn't register. I'm
hearing a lot of excuses, Ben, and no action. The dog ate my homework is not enough. Anyway, he's just rewatching it now, and we're going to see what's different on the ship. First, at the outdoor decks. And it's a gorgeous day here in New York City, and what an amazing view of the city you get, especially when you're docked in Manhattan.
Oh my God, this is actually surreal. I can see the Empire State Building, Times Square, all of the other bits, the Chrysler Building. This is absolutely surreal. It really is surreal. I'm loving it. They've also got the big warship on with Concorde on as well, which is really cool. Sorry, I can't remember the name of that warship. I should do because I've read about it before.
Scarlet Lady?
No. This might look a little bit like a warship, but she does have little bits of red on there as well. She isn't just all grey. But wow, what an absolutely incredible view. I am so looking forward to sail away later on, just because we're going to get to see all of this as we sail past. It's so cool. I'm so excited. I don't think I've been so excited for a cruise in a long time. I didn't get to tell you earlier on, but it's a 5-night cruise and we're going overnight to Bermuda, and we've never been to Bermuda, so get those shorts ready, David, because we're going to go and explore. Plus it's been a very expensive cruise as well, guys, but we'll let you know all about that in the next episode. Because yes, we're staying in a suite, we're going first class. It was the only cabin left on the ship to book. We fully paid for this ourselves. We're not being sponsored at all. We paid for the cruise, the flights, the hotels and everything. By the way, we went to see Death Becomes Her last night in Broadway. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Megan Hilty is absolutely bloomin' wonderful. And if you want to know what we did in New York and other places, we made some extra exclusive vlogs just for our patrons. So visit the link in the description section below, and you really help us to create content like this where we fully pay and we're completely honest, truthful and hopefully entertaining. So you can check out becoming a patron in the description section below. Big thank you to our patrons. We love you. So a little birdie told me to go check out the athletic club. Now this is the outdoor area at the very back of the ship. Apparently it's had some changes, and yes, I can see it has. Oh, it looks lovely. Oh, it looks like it's got new beds which have been turned around so you can face the ocean. There's some new areas with shade, and I'm just noticing new tables and lounges and things like that. It looks a lot better out here. It really does look nice. Before it was just like one giant seat around the edge. Now it looks so much better. It has very much a resort vibe, which we're here for. And just the deck above as well. More sun decks, more sun lounges, comfy sun lounges, different deck chairs everywhere. But this is lovely, right at the back of the ship. And obviously you've got that net. Should we go check it out, guys? Terrifying.
You do it, Ben, because you're worse with heights.
Seriously, David? Every bloody time? I'm going to leave my Crocs on this time because I've got flashbacks of this being quite painful on the feet. Right, let's go and have a look. Oh my God.
People pay extra for that.
See, it's not too bad because I'm above the buffet right now, so if I drop, I'm just going to drop into somebody's plate of food, which is fine, but oh my gosh. I'm going to be brave. I'm getting braver by the day, by the way, guys, just FYI. Since we started this channel, I was highly unbrave, but nowadays, oh my God, I feel like a tight walker. Tight walker? A tight walker? What's it called?
Tightrope walker.
Oh my God.
I mean,
I'm getting vertigo.
Yeah.
That is a long way down. Oh my God.
You're getting cheered on now, Ben.
Oh, Jesus, Joseph and Mary. Richard Branson on a bike. Oh, look at me, guys. I'm brave. Right, let's go. It's still as horrendously horrible as I remember. The nightmares are back. I'm never doing that again. That was horrible, but fun at the same time.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build your brand and share what you love online. One of the biggest things we've learned from running our channel is that people want more ways to connect and support the creators they love, and Squarespace makes that easy. With Squarespace member areas, you can create exclusive content for your audience, whether that's behind the scenes videos, travel travel guides, or even online courses. And you can build your online presence in no time with Squarespace's cutting-edge design tools like Blueprint AI, an AI-powered website builder that helps you create a professional-looking site in just a few simple steps. And instead of starting from scratch, you answer a few questions like what your website is for and what kind of design you like, and then it generates a fully custom website with layouts, content, and branding tailored to your needs. So if you're thinking of launching your own website, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to publish, use our link squarespace.com/Ben and David to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
So when it comes to the rest of the...
David.
Oh, it's hot, hot, hot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah, hot bum, hot bum.
This girl is on fire. This
Arse is on fire. Oh, I've not got a karaoke voice. I do apologise. Don't adjust your settings. It is my vocal dulcet tones.
What were you just saying before you got rudely interrupted by a hot piece of ass chair?
Anyway, hot piece of... Oh, that sounds bad. I meant my butt, not... But anyway, I'm all hot and flustered now. Sorry. So what was I saying? Oh, yes. So when it comes to the rest of the outdoor areas, they're almost identical to all the other ships in the Virgin fleet. They've just had a little nip and tuck here and there. The little section at the back there, like Ben mentioned. Some of the artwork's slightly different, but the rest of it, essentially exactly the same.
Yes, as you'll come to see throughout our series or our previous Virgin Voyages videos, these ships are not quiet, these ships are not traditional, they break all of the rules of cruising, but honestly, in the best ways in my opinion. They're not too over the top, it's not full of very, very young people clad in bikinis, it's regular people, guys. A very good mix on board. Older people, younger people, gay people, straight people, everybody. It's awesome, it's very, very good indeed. So don't worry about sticking out like a sore thumb, because you won't. Virgin Voyages is one of the most diverse crowds we've seen on any cruise line. There's people of all ages, creeds, religions, everything. It's absolutely fabulous. We always feel very well included in everything here. We feel ourselves, which is really lovely, and it's a fun time. Everybody's here to have a really fun time. Anyway, we've never seen these cabanas open on deck, so we have a quick look inside of one, because they've always been locked off on other cruises. Ooh, so these are very fancy. It's got a little sign saying book me, visit on the app or visit guest services. Now the app isn't working that much, we'll talk about that later on, guys, but these are lovely. They're kind of like a double cabana. So on one side you've got this gigantic super king bed with a chair, then on the other side you've got a lovely little sofa area, which is lovely, and it's very protected and private, but still with views of the sea, which are really fantastic. Also got a mini fridge in there as well, but I have to say I'm quite impressed with this. This would be lovely on a sea day because it's huge. Now we will find out how much they are and pop it on screen for you, because these are very, very spacious indeed. Like I said, we've been on lots of Virgin cruises in the past, but never seen these open before on our particular cruises. So it's nice to see furniture and things in here, and they're all set up. Very lovely indeed. You guys are truly bonkers. We've met so many of our subscribers. It's literally insane. I think we've run into about 50 or 60 people already. Completely bonkers. I love it. Love meeting you guys. It's the best. Hi!
Let's get in my underwater disco elevator. I think we did this every single time. I wanna be where the people are. Press the button, because we're going down to deck 6.
The elevators are pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
It's like a disco elevator, like you said.
Like an underwater disco. Now we're heading down to deck 6 because we're going to look at a refreshed restaurant called Razzle Dazzle Rojo or Rojo. We're not quite sure on the pronunciation yet. We will find out.
Rojo. Rojo.
Nope. We can't get to the restaurant via our elevators at the back. We've got to go to the middle part, then go down one. Ship design, guys. So annoying. Some ships are like this a lot, where you've got to go up and down to go up and down and blah-de-blah-de-blah. But it's not too bad. At least we're getting that exercise in, because the food is insane on Virgin. We hope it's as good as it has been, because we're going to get fat. Let me just tell you that.
We've just stumbled upon this. It's a Muriel. Muriel?
Muriel?
Muriel. You're terrible, Muriel.
You're terrible, Muriel.
We just seen this. It's a, I can't say that word.
Mural.
A mural painted by an artist, and they're actually hand painted on the ship. This one is painted by Stevie Shaw, and it's so cool to see. It's incredible, and I love the artwork as well. One thing I do like about Virgin ships, they are very photogenic, and they have tons of artwork everywhere. They're just full of personality.
Ooh, so this is very different. So what was Razzle Dazzle on the other ships is called Rojo by Razzle Dazzle.
Rojo.
And it looks very, very fancy indeed. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's a lot more grown up. Oh, lovely. Oh, It's a lot plainer. Oh, actually, I don't know if I like it, guys. I think I missed the old Razzle Dazzle because it was bonkers. This is really nice, though. And we can't wait to eat here. We're eating here tonight. Sorry if I'm screaming. It's because we don't want to get a copyright strike again because it's so loud. But yeah, this is a brand new restaurant with a brand new menu. Yeah, a lot plainer, a lot more grown up, though, but losing some of the charm of that amazing Razzle Dazzle. But it's all about the food, so we'll let you know later on. Oh, well. A little bit disappointed with that, guys. It looks a bit unfinished, to be honest. It looks like they haven't quite finished the decoration, like it's missing stuff across the restaurant, because Virgin was all about the big brashy cool areas, but that seems a little bit understated. But like I said, it's all about the food, isn't it? So I can whinge as much as I want about a little bit of paint on the wall, but Rojo by Razzle Dazzle restaurant, we will be trying that tonight, so we will be back. And oh my gosh, guest services has a giant line. As always, on a cruise, never go on boarding day or the last day because it's so busy. Hi-ho, ahoy.
I think or suspect a lot of people will be in that sailor services line because they can't get their apps to work. We've had a little bit of a struggle with the app. I couldn't check in, for example. It just kept looping round and round when I was adding my ID. And it also told me not to come until after 3:30. I just arrived with Ben and they sorted it all out at the port. So if that happens to you, don't panic. But it was a little frustrating. On board, the app is not the best experience.
Also, talking about the app, you book all of your dining and everything before you get on the ship because all of the dining on here, apart from a dinner show, are all included in the price of your cruise. So you've got the Mexican restaurant, you've got the new Razzle Dazzle, and so on and so forth. That is all included, and you get to pick exactly when and where you want to eat. Problem is, we booked quite late onto this cruise, and there was absolutely nothing left whatsoever. So no dining options apart from 2 restaurants, which we always find to be the least popular. Test Kitchen and Gumbay, which is the barbecue, the Korean barbecue. So basically, we were left with absolutely no reservations whatsoever. As soon as we got on board, though, we got it sorted out, but we think that's because we booked a Rockstar suite. We got preferential treatment because we paid extra. It was the only cabin left, guys. We'll be showing you more about the suite experience next week. But we got all of our dining reservations in the end. But we've spoken to some friends of ours on board, other bloggers, and some people we've cruised with before, and they just can't get anything. So that is a bit disappointing. It shows to me that some of the restaurants are too popular than others. So it is a shame not to see new restaurants on board. That's one thing we would have liked to have seen, a more variation, or maybe taking off some of the less popular ones like Test Kitchen, because they're the ones you can get reservations for easily every night. But it is a bit disheartening when you paid a lot of money and you can't get any reservations on board, because let me tell you, the food here on Virgin is superb. So you definitely want to try it all. So as soon as you book that cruise, get on that app and book every single thing you can do. Moreover, let's go and have a look. We're just keeping it real and giving you hopefully the best advice so that you can have the best time on your Virgin cruise, because we absolutely love this cruise line. Right, let's go and have a look what else is new on board. I do love this ship though. It's just got something about it which a lot of other cruise ships don't have. It's definitely not tacky. We've heard lots of comments about it being uncomfortable from people who haven't sailed on board, but it's just lovely. It's just got such a nice atmosphere, it really does. Anyway, let's head up a deck and see what's new, because there's some new things up here.
Oh, so we've just came outside because it's the music's really loud in there to tell you about the upper deck of the Roundabout, which is that central hub area. You could kind of call it the atrium of the ship if you're comparing it to like other cruise lines. But on the upper deck, the draft house has now expanded its space. It's pushed into new territories. They've taken away that sort of dividing wall, which was kind of keeping it hidden in the corner, and expanded it all the way around the Roundabout now. They've got rid of the DJ, they've got rid of the record shop. Oh, I miss flicking through the records, but I'd never bought one, so maybe that's why they got rid of it. And they've got some nice, comfortable seating. They've also moved the Shore Things area to its own dedicated space, which is good to see, because that area was always a little bit crowded, but it does free up even more seating areas and space for the draft house. So it's nice to see a little refresh.
And also part of that draft house is where you can go and organise your dining things on board. So as soon as you get on board, head to the dining area where they've got a desk where they can book all of your food for you. So we'll do that as soon as you get on board if you haven't already booked, which is fabulous. We've also heard that the entertainment is all new on board, apart from Dual Reality, the show which is on every other ship. I wish it wasn't on this one. I wish it was a different version, because we've seen that so many times across all of the ships. But we have heard there's lots of new Broadway style entertainment, and you've got the hostess on board, Abby, who is incredible. She is the best in the business and the OG. She's been here since the beginning. She's the kind of cruise director slash entertainer and singer, and she is just amazing. We adore her. She's got got such an amazing voice. She's absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and she's got an equally amazing personality as well. We love her, so we can't wait to see what she has to do on this ship as well, because the entertainment, whilst different, is usually a lot of fun. Oh, the coffee smells amazing, guys. You've got all your favourites like the Grounds Club, loads of lovely snacks there as well. And like we said, the artwork's changed. That's the biggest change. And some of the seating and things in some of the areas like the Social Club are a little bit different, but it is all very familiar. The thing about Virgin is most of their ships are basically identical. So there's some sort of familiarity, which is fabulous, but there's loads of places to eat. You can also eat in the Social Club. They've got things like hot dogs and snacks and wings. It's unbelievable. There's so much stuff. Oh, and there's even some nice sweet treats as well. It's a great ship, it really is, and we do like it. And I do like seeing all of the little differences in the artwork and things. It just brings the ship alive. It feels like you're coming home because it's familiar to you. It really is. There are a few things new in the galley as well, which is the buffet type venue with lots of food stalls and things. Like I said, very busy in here on boarding day, but it's great. There's so much, and most of it's cooked fresh as well, so it's not just kind of lying there for hours waiting for you to eat it. You also get your basic drinks including soda and coffee, not the extra paid coffee, but the normal coffee, as well as Coca-Cola products and things like that, which is really great as well. Next up, you've got Satan's Lair, aka the gym, because it is all black in here, guys, so it looks very dark and mysterious. It's the gym. There's two halves, one that's all bright and one that's very dark in here. Not somewhere that we're going to be going, but basically that's it for all of the changes on Brilliant Lady.
Before we head for sail away, we've came into the heavenly side of the torture room, where you do all your muscle building, Ben. Something to do with weights.
So I don't know anything about that, David.
We're going to tell you exactly what is and is not included in a Virgin cruise. So basically, all of your food is included and is not an extra cost, except that extra dinner show, which is $50 extra per person at the time of filming, and you do need to book that. But everything else, all the restaurants, the galley and things like that are included. Now, room service does have a delivery fee if you're not a rock star. However, I believe if you do purchase something that is an extra cost in the room service, that you don't pay the delivery fee. It's a little trick we've told you before. If you want to order anything from room service, order some cans of soda, because then you're getting some soda. I know you're paying for it, but you don't pay the delivery fee. So talking about drinks, all your basic bevies, so that means things like sodas out of the fountain machines, your basic coffee in the buffet, all the juices in the galley, all your waters are included. Really, the only extra drinks you've got to pay for are your alcoholic drinks and those coffees from the Grounds Club and the Grounds Club 2, which is like the premium coffee. Also, all your gratuities and tips are included, so there's no extra on top of your cruise fare for that. Plus, the basic Wi-Fi is included as well. You do have to pay extra if you want to upgrade to the premium or the professional Wi-Fi. Fitness classes, use to the fitness center, no extra cost, all included. All the entertainment is included. And then if you spend money in the casino or the shops, you've got to pay extra for that. And if you use any of the spa services, they're an extra charge. But comparing it to other cruise lines, there is so much included in the basic cruise fare.
Yeah, so whilst the upfront price might seem a little bit more than some other cruise lines, like say Royal Caribbean, Princess, all of that sort of jazz, do bear in mind what is included, like the tips. They can save you $20 per person per day. The Wi-Fi as well, which can be extortionately expensive, $200-300 per week on some cruise lines. So do factor that in, and the fact that basically you've got no specialty dining at all, because everything on board that we've seen over our 6 or 7 cruises is specialty quality or even better. The food is superb, and it's one of the best things that brings us back to Virgin all the time. Now, what the heck is this thing over here? Talking about exercise classes, I have never seen anything like this. Is it some sort of like flying device, David? Is it like a Superman thing or some sort of like... I mean, I know Virgin's quite raunchy. Oh my... Oh no. What the hell do you do with this thing? Are you supposed to put like your legs through there or something? It's like a pregnancy device or something.
Pregnancy device?
Pregnancy device. What the hell? Oh, I hope it can hold well. Oh, jeez. Oh no, I don't like that, David. Are you supposed to... Oh, it's a swing. What the? What are you supposed to do with this? Don't know if I can get my legs through there. I'm not.
I'd love to see you try, Ben.
I'm not that flexible, David. Ready? Let's go. Superman, go. Whoa. Sorry, David. Guys, this is hilarious. Oh my God. Do you know what? I'm just going to do Superman. I'm going to do the Superman. Oh, jeez.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why they do not let us in gyms.
God. Oh, you can see my tummy. I'm sorry about that, guys. They've got these rolly things as well, guys.
Oh, Ben, they're going to kick us off. We haven't left yet. Stop messing with the equipment.
Why is it so light? You think it'd be like, is it like one of those weights from a movie so you look really strong? I mean, what do you do with this thing?
I mean, all I see is a giant piece of licorice.
All I see is like a game of golf. It's like, yay! Oh my God, it's getting more and more mysterious. What the hell is this thing? It's just like a little Olivia Newton-John. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, hello, bicep. Oh, I like this, David. What are you supposed to do? Like, oh my God, that's really heavy. I thought they were going to be super light. I was going to chuck it in the air and be like, I'm a juggler. Do I look crazy?
Yes.
But at least I'm getting fit. I could do this while sitting on the strap. Or maybe it's like bowling. Like you can lay down and bowl like Superman. Anyway, enough of that. I don't know how any of this works. It's ridiculous.
So guys, that is it. The horns have gone, the ropes have been cast off, and we are sailing away from New York City. How awesome is that? It's a lot of fun to sail away on Virgin. They do a big party in the middle where they introduce you to all the different cast members. They're called the Happenings cast, and it's all led by the hostess, like we mentioned earlier, the fabulous Abby. And the great thing about it is you get a complimentary drink. Yes, everybody gets a nice glass of bubbly to say goodbye, bon voyage to New York, and we're literally going now. So cheers, guys. Goodbye, New York. See you next time. Oh, that's bloody awful.
Influencer pose, David, influencer pose. We have been so lucky with this weather as well because it's been quite stormy and miserable for the last few days apparently, but today we've got glorious sunshine as we wave off the Big Apple. Like David said, that sail away party is so much fun. Lots of cruise lines now don't even do them anymore. We were just on Star of the Seas on its first ever cruise and we didn't even have a sail away party, so it's great to see that some traditions that are not on other cruise lines are still on Virgin because it's always a lot of fun. But wow, this is just majestic and magical. I'm so excited. I really can't explain what it's like to be back on Virgin Voyages. It's just fabulous, and we keep bumping into so many crew that we've met on all of the other inaugurals, so it's fantastic. We've been here since day one, guys. We were on the first ever cruise of Scarlet Lady just before COVID hit. Then I think we've been on every single inaugural since as well, so it's been absolutely wonderful. So we're finally here for the next lady. 100 cruises, this might be one of the best.
I can't quite get my head around that. That is the real thing that I am looking at. It's such an iconic skyline that I've known basically my whole life from TV, basically, Friends, Sex and the City, and seeing it in the flesh from this angle is really special. Never thought as a young Yorkshire lad growing up in my little Yorkshire city, it was quite a big city, but I'd be here in New York City, one of the most famous cities in the world. And seeing it from this angle is incredible.
So we're going to go to our cabin now, and it is a special one. You're going to have to tune in next week to see what it's like. I'm still reeling from that sail away, seeing the Statue of Liberty so up close, the One World Trade Center, and just all of those iconic buildings was amazing, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So you'll see our cabin next week, but let's go get changed for tonight.
Well, like Cool and the gang, we are fresh. Tonight, we're dining at a brand new restaurant, which we are so excited for.
Rojo.
Rojo by Razzle Dazzle.
Rojo by Razzle Dazzle. Now that is my original accent. That's what I sounded like when I first met Ben. Hello. Right, let's do this.
Ooh, somebody is smoking the green stuff, guys. It stinks of weed in our corridor. Naughty, naughty. Anyway, let's head down. We'll walk down because I've got a feeling we're going to eat a lot. So join us for some dinner somewhere new.
The mood has changed. We've got all dark and romantic now. Feels pretty quiet at the moment.
Romantic?
It feels romantic to me with all the dark lighting and everything. Does it not feel romantic to you?
Not really.
Oh, maybe I'm just a romantic soul at heart, but it has quietened down. I do feel like everyone's getting ready and changed at the moment for the night out tonight. Love the ship though. Love all the lighting and all the different areas. It really does have a lot of personality.
So we've came into Rojo by Razzle Dazzle.
Rojo.
I don't know what it's called, guys. Anyway, we went for a plethora of dishes that we don't know what it is, but it's Spanish things with our friends Porthole and Pixie Dust. Make sure you follow the guys on YouTube as well.
You're blurry. There you go, you're in focus now.
It looks really nice. We were recommended to get 2 or 3 dishes between the lot of us. I mean, guys, that would not be enough. Look at them, they're quite small, but it looks very good. We've got bits of everything. Meat, fish, croquettes, raw stuff, vegetable things. beetroot, everything. Let's go try everything, shall we? It looks delicious.
So yes, we have a plethora of food and we're just trying a little bit of everything. That's the best thing about tapas.
My first dish I'm going to try is patatas bravas. See, I do know. Let's have a little try. Oh, it looks nice. It's very potatoey.
I still go back.
That is fairly delicious, guys. Patatas bravas for the win. Bennis happiness. That is very good. The sauce on there is quite spicy as well.
So I went for something with a shrimp on it. I'm not going to butcher the name because I butcher the English language, never mind another one. Crunchy. I like the sweet stuff on top of the shrimp. But the nicest thing is the bread in the bottom. It's really like sweet and crunchy. That's really delicious. Everything's really nice so far, but my favourite, the patatas bravas.
We're just saying, we genuinely don't know what we're eating. I feel like I'm on Fear Factor or something like, or Survivor. And during the bushwhacker trial, like, what am I going to be trying next? What's on the chorizo? What's in that sauce? It's quite interesting, actually, guys. Some highlights, the cauliflower's really nice. Like David, the patatas bravas, absolutely delicious. The chorizo's nice as well. It's got like a sweet taste to it, but I love beetroot. But it's covered in goat's cheese, so they've ruined it for me. But the other bit was nice. But yeah, definitely recommend just basically ordering everything, even if the waiter or waitress tells you otherwise. So for my main course, I went for the pork ribs. It looks really good, but it looks like it's missing like some carbs on the side or something, like potatoes or like rice or something like that. Let's have a little try. Right, let's see if I can get some meat on my fork here. Really delicious, but my only complaint is I want more meat. These bones are a bit meatless, like a bit more meat on my bones, and it is quite hard to get off, so very, very little meat, so it's kind of like not really a main dish. And I love ribs as well. I don't know if beef ribs are better maybe, but it's good. Taste is very good, but yeah, not much meat on the bones. That's a bit disappointing. And I could do with like some potatoes or something because I'm a growing boy.
I went for the Arctic char, which was the fish option. Again, it is quite a small portion. Definitely get some more starters if you're looking at coming here. But it looks really beautifully presented, and it's came out, it's boiling hot, which I really do appreciate. It's got like a salsa on the top, really delicious. I like how crispy the skin is on it. Kind of tastes like salmon or trout. Really lovely flavour. I like this.
So we finished dinner. For dessert, we had one of everything. So all 5 desserts between the 4 of us. And do you know what? They were really quite good. Really unusual one was kind of like a goat cheese tart, but it was really, really good. It was delicious. The cheesecake was good, and I'm not a big cheesecake fan. We had some like rice pudding, which was really nice as well. Some sorbet, that was lovely. Do you know what? And some churros, but the churros were a little bit undercooked, but they were hot, which was really nice. Pretty good meal overall, actually. Next time I would probably make some different changes in what I picked, but a really nice meal. It's really lovely to see something different on Virgin because we've done all of the meals so many times. It's nice that they're keeping things fresh. We wish we'd do that even more, but anyway, we're going to head back now via the PJ party to get a few different shots. We already booked this a few days ago, so we didn't bring any PJs, so we're just going to get a few quick shots and then we'll see you tomorrow for some more fun. Good night, guys. Well, good morning. We slept quite well. Now, we do have a few quirks with the cabin that we'll talk about next week, one in particular, but nothing major. It was a good night's sleep. Anyway, we are desperate for coffee, so let's go down. We get 2 free coffees as part of the loyalty scheme per day, so that's very good. So let's go get a nice, proper, delicious coffee. And then we've got brunch, which I can't wait to take you along with as well. And a fun, packed day at sea on our way to Bermuda.
Good morning, guys. Now, slight warning, I'm going to sound like a whiny old bag because I have not had my coffee yet. That took far too long. It took nearly 30 minutes for us to get coffee from the coffee shop Grounds 2. Grounds 1 had a line as long as the corridor. It was crazy busy. So I don't know if it's we were unlucky or if it's just too busy, like the ship's not holding, but finally a cup of old Joe to wake me up in the morning. And it's gave me the wrong milk. I think that's soy milk, and I have plain old regular milk. Oh well, still got caffeine in it. We've came down to the draft house to have our coffee because it was really busy upstairs. This is so quiet and lovely. I love the new decor in here. I know some of the spaces we're not vibing with, like the new Razzle Dazzle, but this one I think is a really big improvement.
Absolutely, there is so much more seating here now, at least double, and it's not being closed off like it was before. It's all very open and the couches are really, really comfy as well. Such a nice space, but yeah, the ship is really busy, guys. It's at capacity, and I don't think we've ever seen it at capacity before, and it's struggling somewhat. We couldn't even get into the pajama party last night because the line to the manor was wrapping basically almost half the length of the ship, which is crazy, and the coffee places took us ages. Anyway, I've got my iced oat hazelnut latte. That is yummy, the perfect amount of hazelnut. I like half a like a pump. I don't like too much. I don't like it to be too sweet, but that's lovely. But it took so long. We've got brunch in it. Oh no, we're late for brunch, David. It's been 37 minutes past.
Let's go.
Oh geez, I didn't even realise. So let's go for some brunch in Rojo
Rojo.
by Razzle Dazzle. Guys, let's run down now. I didn't even realise we're blooming late. Let's go.
So we came to Razzle Dazzle Rojo for brunch. So like during the day, this is Razzle Dazzle. That you know, the old Razzle Dazzle. There's a few tweaks to the menu, but it's essentially the same sort of food. It's only on a night that it's a brand new concept. But it's a little bit dark in here. I know I've mentioned it. Feels very strange to be eating Razzle Dazzle food in this restaurant. Anyway, we've popped our orders in. The pastry basket has been round. Pastries have been chosen, and I went for the jalapeno croissant. I honestly could have had one of everything because they looked amazing. Definitely a nice flavour. The jalapeno, very spicy, and the cheese. Croissant's not my favourite. It's a little bit bready for me, but I do like the flavour.
I can't remember this being on the menu last time, David. I went for the chocolate chip scone. How nice is that? Oh, that's lovely. Very crumbly and delicious. The chocolate chips are lovely. Could probably do with some cream or maybe some butter or jam just to make it a little bit less dry, but that's not bad at all. A nice little start. Also got some coffee as well, and the coffee in here is pretty good as well, guys. Really looking forward to eating here because I've got good memories of the food, so hopefully it's just as good.
For my starter, I got the gazpacho. There's only 4 starters on the menu, and 2 of them are repeated from the Rojo menu, so we'd already had 2 of them. So it was the best of a bad bunch. Not a huge gazpacho fan. It's essentially a smoothie in a bowl, isn't it? A cold soup, but looks lovely. I'll give it a go. Do you know what? That is actually quite delicious. I do stand corrected. Slight spice to it. I like all the textures of the nuts. There's got almonds in there. It's got garlic croutons, and it's got shaved cucumber as well. I'm not mad at that. And maybe I am a gazpacho fan now. I'm a converted to gazpacho fan.
And I went for an old favourite. I went for the watermelon, but guys, it's halved in size. It used to be a full one. I'm going to try it because I've got good memories of this. That is still absolutely delicious. Nutty, raisiny, watermelony, got cream on the side, big bits of fruit. Very, very good indeed. To be fair, it's probably big enough still because it is just a starter, so it's not really a complaint really. It is half the size as it used to be, but like I said, it used to be double what it is, and I think this is probably enough, so it's probably a sensible move from Virgin to thin down the portions a lot because it's a lot to eat. But yeah, this is very good. Delicious.
So we've just finished our brunch at Razzle Dazzle. I am not sure what's going on with that restaurant because we had the same problem last night, but the service was very, very slow. Lovely service, but it just took forever. Getting drinks and stuff again was slow because the poor server, who was lovely, just had a lot of tables to look after. Food, so I liked my first course. Second course, I got the fried chicken sandwich. Now, I think this is where Ben and I differ in opinion because I loved the fries. I thought they were really well seasoned, really nice proper chips as we call them, but they were stone cold. But my burger, I didn't like the bun. I thought it was too dry, and I found the chicken really sweet and sickly. But I think Ben has a slightly different opinion to me.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the burger. I thought it was really nice, exactly how I remember it. Really crispy and delicious, and the burger was hot. Now, we shared waffles as well, so I got the waffles and David got the burger. But my waffles were absolutely god-awful, guys. It's really unusual for Virgin. We haven't experienced it before, but they were so dry. They were brittle and crispy, so they were kind of burnt, which is a little bit of a shame. The sauce on top with the cream and the pistachios with the little jam was delicious, but my waffles were purely cremated. Now, we didn't have time to send it back because we've got to run now because it took so long to go get tickets for the bingo later on with the Diva, who is the drag queen on board, so we're really excited about that. So we're going to go grab some bingo tickets for later on, so come on, come with me. So we got our tickets for bingo with the Diva. Oh my gosh, guys, that line is insane. It's taken us about 35 minutes to get the ticket, and we weren't told there's a rock star line because we're in a rock star suite. So somebody whispered in my ear halfway through the line to say go to the front, there's a separate line. So we did. Feel a bit guilty about that, about cutting that line, because it's all the way through the ship. The entire deck 6 basically is a giant line that takes about 45 minutes to get your tickets, so that's insane. So I'm not sure what's going on with this cruise and if she can cope with a full ship, but we'll let you know at the the end of this series. Anyway, we're going to go do a bit of shopping because we have loads of onboard credit. We have $1,000 of onboard credit, so we need to spend it somewhere. Let's go have a little look in the shop, shall we?
Still shopping, and I love all the designs of the stuff in the Virgin shops. Virgin has really good merch. I kind of want one of everything. It's one of the few cruise lines where I really like all the t-shirts, the designs, all the stickers, the magnets, everything. Really cool designs.
Now, if you're wondering how you pay for stuff, you do everything on your wristband, so it replaces the cruise card that's traditionally found on every other cruise line. So you use this to get on and off the ship, you use it to pay for things, to check into places. So it's basically like your credit card, which is really cool. I do like it. And it's nice because at the end of the cruise, you can take the little sensor thing off and just keep it as a wristband. So a little memento of your cruise. They actually used to print messages on there like ahoy and sailor and things, but it doesn't have that on there anymore. They're a little bit smaller, so the technology's getting a bit better, but I do like it.
So we won absolutely nothing at the bingo. I wasn't even close. That was the busiest I've ever seen bingo. They were still selling tickets right up until the last minute, and there was still a long line. And it felt like there wasn't any seats in there. It felt like there was less amount of seats as last time because people were having to stand, sit on the floor. Crazy. And then on top of that, I think they're using the Virgin Voyages app for the bingo because it wasn't working. So they had to do it old school, analog, get the balls out and shake the balls manually. Bless the Diva, she was filling as much as she could, but we didn't win, guys. It is just a shame that it was so busy in there. Call us sad, but we did have a little tally up about how many seats were in there. There was about 270, 280 seats-ish for a ship that holds 2,500 people. So it was very, very busy. And because the weather outside's not amazing, it does feel like everybody's inside the ship today. So it's not holding its weight today, and you can really tell.
So, we're all ready for dinner and we're excited for some yummy food. We've just done some work this afternoon and now we're going to go out on the town, do that dinner show, which is brand new. I think it's called With a Twist, maybe it's called. It's a 1920s style dinner show, and basically it's $50 each, but it includes all of your booze. I'm going to be having non-alcoholic stuff, but it includes your cocktails and a 4-course meal as well. So let's head down and check out what's going on first of all.
So we've just been to see Dual Reality. Unfortunately, they did an announcement that you're not allowed to do any filming now in there. I think that's new. I'm not too sure. Maybe it isn't. But I'm pretty sure we filmed it last time. I really like the show in terms of like the people doing it are fantastic. They're so talented. I just wish it was like a new storyline because we've seen it about 8 times now and it's on all 4 ships. So they could keep the acrobatic thing going and do like a new storyline with new music because that would like freshen it up a little bit. But if you haven't seen it, it's definitely a great show to go and see.
So, the title of the episode, has the sparkle worn off on Virgin Voyages? Well, so far, I really don't think it has. It's still itself at the core. We'd like to see a few changes still. We like the changes they've done on this ship. We really think they're great moves. I think they do need a little bit more entertainment. Having shows like Dual Reality on all of the ships, a waste of talent because the talent's incredible. Do a different show, give us something a bit different. But this isn't the end. We're going to have more new entertainment throughout this cruise, so we're going to be bringing that in our future episodes. The food has been fantastic. Yes, you always get hits and misses on every single cruise line, but the level of food is still at specialty restaurant quality or better, much better than sweets we've seen on other ships, for example. As good as Celebrity Cruises' sweet product, the food, which is the best we think at the moment on mainstay cruise lines. The crew have been really fantastic as well and really, really nice, and you do get a lot included. So overall, apart from a slight reduction in staff, that's something we have noticed. So service has been a little bit slower than the usual Virgin service we get. We think that's due to staff cuts, but that's absolutely everywhere at the moment. It's still got its sparkle, it's still shining brightly, and we would still highly recommend it. Anyway, let's go for some dinner in the Manor, because I'm starving and I'm really looking forward to that show. It's a brand new one and I think it's going to be great because we've seen one before, the different show. I think it was on Resilient Lady, and this one's a new one and I can't wait to see it because that one was great. Oh, it's the fancy entrance, David.
It's the fancy glittery entrance, the perfect place for your Instagram spots. We're just waiting to get into the dinner show. A few more minutes before we go in. But time to take a picture, Ben. Have you got me? Do I look good?
I've got you. I've got you. This is the awesomest entrance to any venue on any ship, I think.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome and it's just so fun.
So welcome to the Manor, guys. Yes, we're here for Up With a Twist. We are very excited. So we've been seated. Because we're rock stars, we didn't have to stay in the line, but there was a line and it was very long. It was over 30 minutes, so it's very busy. So if you do want to do this, which I think it's going to be great, book it early. It's all been transformed into like a really cool full 1920s venue. We were welcomed with cocktails, alcohol and non-alcoholic, and several little bites of food, like a little amuse-bouche, or bouche, not bush. I went for a little parmesan snack. Let's have a little try of it. Oh, it looks like jelly. Oh, that's lovely. It's really garlicky, like garlic and cheese. They've got like beef tartare and prawns and salmon. Just looking at the menu as well, and we'll pop in our orders. This is awesome. First come, first serve, so get in the line as early as you can, and we picked out our seats, so we've got a pretty good view of all of the action going on.
Yeah, they're going around with lots of little different bites. I went for the salmon on a little cracker. It looks very petite and very lovely. Crunchy little cracker and very tasty salmon on top. With like a little bit of chili in there, a little bit of heat. I also got my first cocktail, the Indulge. It's vodka lime, mango blueberry and ginger beer.
They don't have one for me, David. She said they don't have a welcome cocktail that's non-alcoholic, so that's a shame.
You got water, Ben. That's
I
your
got water,
cocktail.
which is a bit crazy, but hey.
Very fruity, very tangy. A bit like a fruit punch, but with vodka instead.
Well, guys, it's over. We couldn't film because it was non-stop. It was a non-stop show entwined with 3 courses of food, and it was absolutely fan-blummentastic. The talent was amazing. Amazing singers, amazing dancers. Trying to get a copyright strike here, guys. But yeah, amazing. We'll speak about it outside a little bit more because there's a bit loud music in here, but it was amazing. Oh, back through the magical staircase. Let's do this, guys. The most magical staircase of all. Oh, it's not even a staircase, it's a hallway. But it's very, very cool. Look at this. Glittery lights everywhere. I love it.
That was absolutely blooming fantastic. Honestly, I think for the value for money, it was so good. The fact you got 5 cocktails included alone was worth the $50. But then on top of that, you're getting the food, which was so delicious. I had the swordfish for my main, so you do get to choose your main course, and it was so tasty. And then on top of that, you're getting a show as well, which was so much fun.
I had the beef tenderloin, guys, and it was absolutely scrum-diddly-umptious. The starter was a salad. It was a pear salad. It was absolutely delicious. And the dessert was like a sugar-twisted kind of little poofs of pastry with cream in them, and they were delicious. What are they called again, David? Profiteroles.
It was profiteroles, yes, but everything was just so tasty. It was very fast-paced. It was bam, 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 drink, drink, eat, drink, drink. It was a great show, though. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It kind of reminded us of a mix between Moulin Rouge and Six the Musical, and we are totally here for that.
It was amazing. Absolutely incredible. Big thumbs up to the cast. They were incredible. Oh, so that's it for our first episode here on the brand new Brilliant Lady. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button because we've got so much more coming. Brand new shows, a brand new version of Scarlet Night, and we're going to be visiting Bermuda for the first time ever, plus showing you all about the rockstar first class life, including our cabin here on Virgin Voyages. Big thank you to our patrons as well. Our patrons make our content possible because we're able to pay for ourselves, to be purely honest, to not get invited by the cruise lines, so it can be honest, truthful, open, entertaining and fun. You too can find out about becoming a patron in the description section below. In return, we make extra episodes just for you that nobody else gets to see, early access to our videos, ad-free access to our videos, plus a monthly video call and much, much more. So that's it till next time. Happy cruising!